Hello, and welcome to the Mike Guarneri podcast. This is episode number 39. So, today I want to talk about today. So, first off, for those of us who use the American date format, today is 2/24/2024. I thought that was pretty cool. And also, today is my father's 81st birthday. So, happy birthday, Dad. So, another thing that's going on today is it's a full moon. So I figured I would talk a little about that. This particular full moon tonight in February is actually known as the snow moon. So I don't know exactly how I feel about some of the occult and witchy stuff related to full moons. I haven't, I'm open minded. I haven't passed any judgments. I'm saying I don't know how I feel. Um, but I do believe there's not a lot more to a full moon um, than we realize. We don't know what we don't know. There's definitely a profound connection between the full moon, the tides, and our emotions. Ask my wife. She's an elementary school teacher, and she is 100% convinced that during the full moon period, the kids in the school go bonkers, completely crazy. And when the full moon period ends, they go back to their normal level of craziness. Now, I've personally noticed that people forget how to drive during a full moon. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. So I figured we'll have a little fun with and talk about the full moon today in general and specifically about the current snow moon. So a full moon in general symbolizes a time of release and completion. It's a time to let go of bad things occupying our thoughts and move on. And I think that's really a great thing. Even if they have nothing to do with the full moon, just using that marker of the full moon to try to let go of those things causing us anxiety and stress and put them in the past and start anew in the new lunar month. It's definitely a good signpost. So, the full moon also represents emotional and spiritual growth as our spiritual nature and our subconscious mind come alive. And I could believe that. The full moon can also cause sleep disruptions, not just from the moonlight shining in your window if you don't have good protection in your windows, but there's growing evidence and thoughts of respected researchers that the full moon and the tides is somehow linked to our circadian rhythm, further disrupting our sleep. So for the snow moon in particular, it symbolizes purity, renewal, and transition from what? Well, from the winter doldrums and the winter's time of introspection and to spring's optimism and nature coming alive again. That's a pretty nice thing. Kind of funny when it's called the snow moon, but and the snow moon also heightens emotional sensitivity and intuition, which makes it a perfect time for self-reflection. So, kind of related to self-reflection, I actually found an exercise that I thought was really neat. I'd like to share with you. So, this is from spiritualityhealth.com and it was written by Kalia Clemenson and it's called Spiritual Practice for the Full Moon. Creating a journaling practice with the lunar cycle offers insight into how you respond and feel the effects of each phase. With the full moon, try this contemplative practice and adjust to allow it to serve you in the best way possible for your growth. And she lists some steps, which I'll read. Gather a journal, pen or pencils, and anything you need to be comfortable. If possible, spend some time in a contemplation outside under the light of the full moon. This is known as moon bathing. Open yourself up on an energetic level to the light of the moon and feel how your whole being comes alive in response. When you have completed your moon bath contemplation, sit with your journal where you have enough light to see. Begin by drawing or writing about your experience in the moon bath. Make note of any emotions that came up and any physical sensations you experienced. Also, write down any ideas that popped into your mind. Write the words, I am grateful for, and let yourself free write anything that comes to mind, no matter how big or small. Keep going for as long as it feels natural. Don't push yourself or bring any sense of strain to this exercise. Just let it flow. Start a fresh page and then write the word intentions at the top. Cycle through the areas of your life as they pop into your mind and write a simple intention for each one. This is a commitment to take action or give attention to these parts of your life. The energy of the full moon will act as an exclamation point, drawing these intentions to life in you. So I thought that was a pretty neat exercise to do, at least doing it once just to, see. Unfortunately, it's too late for me to do it tonight, but so be it. Maybe next time. And in case anyone's interested in what I just read, the spiritual practice for the full moon, I will include the link to it in the description above, on the side, wherever it pops up. I don't know. So I just want to remind everybody again, I have a book coming out in the relatively near future, or a guide, if you want to call it, or a short book. And I encourage you to please go over to my website, MikeGuarneri.com, and sign up for my email list so you don't miss anything related to any announcements I make. So until next time, stay well.